Alright, boom. Emergency Man United meeting. Now, I'm concerned about Man United because they lost to Leeds and the performance was terrible. And we couldn't take advantage of Chelsea, of Villa. And I look at the table and I can see Villa's still there, Liverpool's still there, Chelsea's still there. But then I notice Man United's next three fixtures: Chelsea away, Brentford home, Liverpool home. Chelsea's fighting for Champions League, Liverpool's fighting for Champions League, Brentford's fighting for European football. Now, there's a chance United may go on a winless run. I'm not necessarily saying you're going to lose, but it could be a draw, loss, draw, or loss, draw, draw. Just, I don't see United winning. And let me tell you why. United's performance against Leeds was terrible. Harry Maguire is already missing because of his red card. Lisandro Martinez could be the next. Kobe Mino being injured is probably the biggest thing ever. And that's because we have no options in midfield. Ugarte can never play for Manchester United again. He can never replace anybody, fill anybody's boots, nothing. They need to keep Ugarte away from the club. He's a hazard. But other than that, we just look weak in every position, defensively. We just look terrible. And yesterday, I'm lost for words, I'm speechless. I don't really know what to say about yesterday. But honestly, that performance against Leeds was just terrible. It really, really was terrible. I have no words for it. We deserve to lose, but we move on. But I'm looking at the next three fixtures. There's a big problem for United, and United fans, we should be worried. Because we could go winless. And if we go winless, we could even drop out of the top 5. Like, there's a real possibility, and that's what United fans are not thinking. You're not deeping it too much. Yeah, we lost to Leeds, it may be a one-off. It may not be though. Chelsea away, then Brentford at home, Liverpool at home. You have to realise what's at stake for all these clubs. And you have to look at it as why it may be tough for United to win these games. I'm worried. Really and truly I'm worried. Had we beaten Leeds comfortably, I wouldn't have been worried. But I just feel like there's times where United have just let themselves down and these performances come out of nowhere and it's just not good enough. If we play like how we played against Leeds, Liverpool will smash us, Brentford will smash us, Chelsea will smash us. There's a big cause for concern there. Carrick, for me, question marks over him. I wouldn't give him the job till the end of the season. But as United fans, we should be worried because the next 3 fixtures are not easy at all. And you may think it's because it's only Liverpool, it's only Brentford, it's only Chelsea, we've already beaten them or X, Y, and Z. There's not even about that. It's not even about their form or their performances either. Everyone's got something to play for. Liverpool want to be in the Champions League. Chelsea want to be in the Champions League. Brentford, they want to finish in top 6, top 7. They want Conference League football, Europa League football. So you got to think of it as this, right? Leeds beat United because they're fighting for survival. They've got something to play for. All these other 3 fixtures of ours, they're teams that got something to play for. So it's not going to be easy, which is what I'm saying. If we go on a winless run from now, we are going to drop out top 5. And I think this race for Champions League is going to go right down to the wire, right down to the last game of the season. Honestly speaking, if it was a top 4 getting Champions League, I would count United out. Because I think someone like Liverpool would beat us to it. Even Aston Villa, they would just beat us to it. Top 5 gives us a chance. But like I said, it's a big problem, it's a big worry. You know, we've got to read into these performances, we need to read into the attitude of these players, these results. Because if we're not capitalising on other teams losing, what's the point? That's what I'm saying. United have to beat the teams in front of them that are standing in the way for Champions League. You gotta have that ambition, you gotta have that drive, that fight, confidence. But honestly, I think it'll go right down to the last day of the Premier League. I'm hoping United finish at top 5, I really do, but big cause of concerns, big question marks. Players, the manager, everyone's got a part to play in the blame of not comfortably already qualifying, because we could have comfortably been in a good position, probably even qualified, but we're leaving it too late. We're leaving it to the last game of the season, and you don't want to do that because there's other teams out there fighting for survival, fighting for a place in the Champions League, fighting for a place in Europa League, Conference League, and it's massive. It's massive for them. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I'm speechless, man. There's not much to say. Like, I'm concerned as a United fan. I'm concerned, and this is for all the United fans, man. Let me know what you think. But there's a big cause for concern here. Like, if you're not reading if you're not reading deep into the lines of these next three fixtures, you're not looking at the next three teams that we're playing. It doesn't matter if we're home or away. It's the three teams that we're playing. You gotta think about what it means to them, and you gotta think about what they're playing for, and you gotta know from there why this is tough. This is a tough run-in, and we could even go winless. And this is what I'll keep saying. Going winless might see United drop out top 5. But let's see. As United fans, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're concerned. If not, if you're confident, what you think, where United will finish, what position. But honestly speaking, this team, it can't go into the Champions League next season. It can't compete against Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG. They'll get ripped apart. It won't survive. We need a big change in the transfer window. End of the season, big change in the transfer window. Sell some of these players, bring in some new players. Because with this team, we won't survive. And all this will be for nothing. All these wins, everything, as United fans, as we go through the roller coaster, everything, like, it won't be worth it if we've got the same team in the Champions League, and because these players won't survive. We need a whole new midfield. For me, we need a whole new defense as well. There's a lot of frauds in our teams. There's players that can't play in this team. Players that just don't have the drive, the confidence, the ability to play in this team, and going toe to toe against the big teams, the big trophies. Trust me, we won't survive. We'll get ripped apart. But let's see if we can even get there, man. Next game is a big game. I think the rest of the games coming up now are all big. They're all big games now, big tests. But it's the next 3 that I'm worried about. And like I said, by the time we're done with Chelsea, with Brentford and Liverpool, United could find themselves outside of the top 5, or we could find ourselves comfortably in the top 5. But this is Man United. Like I said, you just never know. You just never know how they're going to play, what team's going to turn up. But still very annoyed that we lost to Leeds. Annoyed that we couldn't capitalise on other teams dropping points. Annoyed that we couldn't get the win. Annoyed at the performance, honestly. But I'm hoping United prove me wrong. I'm hoping these players prove me wrong. I'm hoping Carrick proves me wrong. I really want United back in the Champions League. It's been a while. It's been too long, and as a United fan, I'm starving. Honestly, I'm starving. I just hope things end well for United. I hope we get that Champions League spot, and then a big summer ahead, a big transfer window ahead. But hey, let's see how things go, man. It's gonna go down to the wire. It's gonna go down to the last game of the season. Full trust in these United players. It is what it is. As United fans, we have to have that trust and confidence in these players. We've got to keep backing them no matter what. Back them till the end. But once it hits the end, once it hits that transfer window, half of these players are gone, man. Get rid of them. They're not made for this club. They're not made for this team. United.